Month, the Portland Metro Chamber released its 2024 State of the Economy report. There are all kinds of takeaways, but it states that from a jobs perspective, the region can declare the pandemic recovery as complete. So now the goal is to keep job creation going. And there's an effort happening right now in our tech sector, part of Oregon's so-called Silicon Forest. It's our big story tonight. That same State of the Economy report shows the region's GDP recovery, or gross domestic product, a measure of economic activity, is aided in part by the growth in tech. But it's not all rosy. Manufacturers had an off year in 2023 as consumers shifted away from pandemic buying. And the information decline is mostly due to tech layoffs, a trend seen here at home and around the country. In fact, a computer chip company in Gresham has 2-week furloughs coming next month and possibly again in June after a brutal fourth quarter of 2023. Sales down 22% from the quarter before. But despite all of those bumps in the road, the semiconductor industry is still full steam ahead, spurred on by the big state and federal dollars meant to boost chip manufacturing in the U.S. as opposed to relying on chip makers overseas. And Oregon's chip industry is working hard to get more skilled workers into its pipeline. One way is partnering with Portland Community College. We recently attended the graduation of a free 2-week program that teaches students the basics on fixing chip machines, as Pat Doris explains.
In a classroom at Portland Community College's Willow Creek campus, parts of high-tech machines used to create silicon chips sit quiet now. But over the last 2 weeks, they revealed secrets to students. Secrets about how they work and how they could be fixed. For some, like Kira Rodak, it unlocked a door to the future.
I heard about it. I was previously working retail and wanted to move into more of a manufacturing industry.
She was intimidated at first, but then saw past her fear.
I would really recommend it. I was definitely nervous going into it and coming in and working with hand tools and being like, I don't know what I'm doing. But having other people there who also didn't know what they were doing and getting to learn together, I think it's a great opportunity, and it's not as intimidating as it sounds.
Kira is one of a group of students here finishing a 2-week free program called Quick Start. It teaches the basics of fixing the machines that create those silicon chips. Instructor Steve Dufresne says Moore's Law, which says the speed and capability of computers can double every 2 years, well, that's still driving change and the need for workers who can fix these machines.
It's resulted in the tools getting more and more complex. So how we have to work on this, the types of techniques that are being used are getting harder. And that means the tools are getting bigger. And as the tools get bigger, they need more maintenance. And that means more jobs for people to do that maintenance. So it's not a field that's going away.
The class is a collaboration between Intel and the city of Hillsborough, Washington County, and the state of Oregon. PCC's president, Adrian Bennings, says it's a great opportunity.
Some of the things that I really value about the program is that they not only have the opportunity to participate in a 2-week program offering a $1,000 stipend, but also having a pathway to either going on into the workforce, having an entry-level interview with the local employer, or also continuing their education through our associate's degree program, microelectronics, or our 1-year certificate program. So I ground this all in terms of 2 words, impact and opportunity. That's what today means.
Jesus Zavala is another graduate who ended up here because of a caring brother.
Mainly, my brother put me in this place because he thought it was a great opportunity, and he's right. It is a great opportunity to learn something that you're passionate about, which I am.
He said he loved learning about hydraulics and pneumatics and everything else the machines had to offer. He sees the knowledge as a ticket to a better life.
Oh, it's life-changing. It's probably one of the best things that happened the past few years because I'm from a poor background and I didn't have the chance to go to college. And this place will make my life way easier.
Intel has hired 111 people from the Quick Start courses so far. Diane Vidmantis is the Director of Business Operations for the Tech Development Division at Intel. She says this program is a win-win because without the people who keep Intel's equipment running, there would be no future here.
They are really the lifeblood of our factory. They work on our equipment and make sure they are humming along creating our chips. And without that locally, we wouldn't have a factory here.